Is broccoli the single most important vegetable for dogs? Yes. And the main reason for this is something inside broccoli called sulforaphane. And there are 4 enormous benefits of sulforaphane and broccoli for dogs. You want to talk about them? First, to get the sulforaphane into your dog's body from the broccoli, you must do 2 things: chop and chew. This helps release the sulforaphane, and since dogs are notorious non-chewers, they like to swallow their food whole as much as possible, we want to chop the broccoli up really well. Now, if I may get nerdy for 1 second here, one of the reasons why sulforaphane is so excellent for longevity and for your dog's health is because it is one of the most potent NRF2 activators. Now, this is something in dog bodies, in human bodies, in mammals, that actually affects the expression of over 200 genes, and it includes many of those which are in charge of controlling or producing inflammation. NRF2 activator actually has an influence on cellular aging. So obviously for seniors, it is super important. Do you want more broccoli? You can have some, but we have to tell everybody what the #1 benefit of broccoli and sulforaphane is for dogs. Are you ready? What's #1? #1 is that sulforaphane has strong anti-cancer effects. Sulforaphane works through multiple mechanisms, but all we need to understand is that it helps with tumor suppression and cell cycle inhibition. Sulforaphane is also excellent at reducing reactive oxygen species, which gives it very promising effects versus many types of lymphoma because sulforaphane has the power to inactivate carcinogens. This means that it actually can deactivate the enzymes that convert pro-carcinogens into active carcinogens. It can actually stop the things in your dog's body that may turn on cancer cells, just completely stop them from doing. Sulforaphane also has the power to prevent the DNA damage linked to cancer. So when it comes to senior dogs and help keep them cancer-free, or if your dog already has cancer, anything that has sulforaphane, chiefly broccoli, broccoli sprouts, young broccoli, are essential to helping, again, inhibit that tumor growth and stopping the cell cycle. You ready for #2? What's #2? #2 is that broccoli and sulforaphane improve blood glucose control in type 2 diabetics. Can actually help reduce excess glucose production in the liver and can even improve blood glucose control. So if you have a diabetic dog, broccoli is one of the best vegetables you can give them to help keep their liver healthy and help keep their blood glucose, their blood sugar under control, right? What about #3? #3 is maybe the most important benefit. It's directly tied to #4, and that is that broccoli and sulforaphane have potential life extension powers. Now, many of the studies done on sulforaphane have only been done in insects, but it's promising because the same pathway of enzymes that affect the insects also affect mammals, and this could contribute to longevity for your dog. Keeping in mind that the entire goal of this channel is to help your dog live longer, broccoli becomes an important part of the entire longevity puzzle. One of the main ways that sulforaphane can actually help your dog live longer has nothing to do with the anti-cancer effects directly. It is actually about anti-inflammation. Now, multiple studies have shown that reduction of inflammation is the single most important predictor of both lifespan and cognitive ability, especially as your dog ages. Studies done in mice found that the poor little mice who had chronic inflammation, it reduced their little lifespans by as much as 30% on average. That is a terrifying reduction in longevity just because inflammation has been allowed to run wild. And that's why sulforaphane can have such a dramatic impact on your dog's longevity. Not only helping them live longer, but helping them live better, improving their lifespan, the amount of health they have as they get older, right? So they can be completely kooky like this one. As we said, #3 ties directly into #4. What is #4? Please tell everyone. #4 is that sulforaphane and broccoli are potent anti-inflammatories. Not in many of the ways that other anti-inflammatories work, because this actually helps to suppress pro-inflammatory enzymes in your dog's body. Now, one of the best ways to get sulforaphane is to sprout broccoli seeds. There are tons of videos online available to show you how to do that. You can also give them broccoli florets, very young broccoli. It can be cooked, it can be steam cooked, it can be put in broth, and it can be eaten raw, as we're seeing right now. Chopping and chewing are essential, and freezing also helps bring out sulforaphane as well. So if you have to buy frozen broccoli, do not worry about it. You know what broccoli pairs really well with? Turmeric paste.
This is the way.
Because golden paste is another way to help keep inflammation down. And remember, chronic inflammation in the mice, 30% reduction in lifespan. That is huge. So, one, the recipe for golden paste plus all the benefits are in the description below, or they can click on this playlist right here to find more ways to fight inflammation in their pups, right? Keep you seniors living nice and long, and we'll see you next time.